eyes. You see mood in the set of your jaw. You see a singular, continuous consciousness looking back. It feels intuitive that when you are observed by external forces, be they bureaucratic institutions, corporate algorithms, or surveillance networks, they are seeing some version of that same self. You assume they are watching you. This is a fundamental error in understanding the modern world. The vast apparatus of observation that surrounds us is technologically incapable of perceiving an individual human being in the way another human does. It does not have the sensory equipment for empathy, nor the processing capacity for nuance. The system does not see you. It sees a temporary convergence of data points that it recognizes as a recurring pattern. You are not a person to the machine. You are a statistically probable cluster of behaviors. And this misunderstanding shapes almost everything we get wrong about power, surveillance, and control. The primary obstacle to understanding how large-scale systems operate is our own inherent narcissism. Humans are social creatures evolved to interact on a personal level. We project agency and intent onto inert things. When a traffic light stays red too long, we feel personally slighted. When a streaming service recommends a movie we secretly want to watch, we feel understood. We mistakenly transfer this interpersonal framework onto impersonal structures. We assume that if the government, a bank, or a social media platform is engaged with us, there is a who at the other end doing the engaging. The reality is far more abstract. Large-scale systems operate on a scale where individual humanity becomes irrelevant. A name is merely a unique identifier string. If systems do not see people, what do they see? They see metadata. They see behavioral exhaust. They see quantified action. The system does not see a face. It sees a matrix of nodal points. The map is not the territory, but to the system, the map is all that exists. The primary objective of any analytical system is efficiency. Novel information is costly to process. Repetition is cheap. Just as the human brain stops noticing the sensation of clothing against skin, the system stops noticing data that adheres perfectly to expectation. Repetition is invisibility. And the moment that invisibility fails, the system reacts instantly. Conformity is camouflage. By staying near the statistical average, an entity embeds itself safely inside the center of the bell curve, and the system ignores the center. If routine is invisibility, deviation is hypervisibility. The system's attention is triggered exclusively by anomaly. A flag is raised not because an action is wrong, but because it is unexpected. The system does not ask why the pattern broke. It does not care. Deviation itself is the signal. Not all deviations are equal. The system prioritizes anomalies by amplitude and frequency. This is why some changes are ignored, while others are impossible to undo. Predictability is the system's highest value. Entities that move rapidly toward the edges of acceptable behavior are noticed first. Not because they are evil, not because they are important, but because they are unpredictable. Understanding that the system sees patterns rather than people is not paranoia. It is literacy. The system does not want to understand you. It wants to predict you. To the system, the safest place to exist is inside the pattern, hidden, predictable, and never truly seen.